I mentioned she's on TikTok. She's a left-leaning voice on there, but she is also an ex-Catholic school teacher and now OnlyFans performer. Please welcome to the show, Star B. Woo!
Hi! I worked in a Catholic school for years. I was a teaching assistant. I stopped doing my job in a Catholic school, not for OnlyFans. It was to care for my dad full time. Right. And then during COVID, the bastard very selfishly died.
Oh, so hate when they do that.
I know. So I ended up without a job during COVID, and I had to go and be a waitress during the height of COVID.
Oh, right. Tough market.
Because I was being paid as a carer during COVID for my dad.
Yeah.
So then I had to be a waitress straight after my dad died. And then I was just doing odd jobs like working in a burger van and doing anything just
like
to
minimum
survive.
Wage, trying to get by.
Jobs while COVID, and no one was secure. So it was like out in a burger van. So it was outside, but doing any job that I could possibly do. And then TikTok happened. I was moving into a new house, and then my roof caved in. My entire roof just went to shit, and I needed about 40 grand. And I'm not up for asking people. Yeah. I did not have the credit scores because I didn't have credit cards or anything like that. So I didn't have a good enough credit history to be able to get a big loan like that out. So I just went, do you know what? Fuck it. I'll get my tits out. See if it'll make us any money.
Yeah.
And it did. And I was so nervous about doing it because I thought, oh no, what are people going to think of me? Because I've always been the housewife, nice, sensible, kind person.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best thing I've ever fucking done. Because no one has been mean to me about it. All the people that I thought would be nasty were in my messages going, how do I start up my own account?
Yeah, I bet.
But like do it anonymously. And I was like, I just love it.
Yeah.
It's given me this sort of power. I'm no longer this,
It's, I mean, it can't be understated, the power of like financial freedom, right? So before you were existing in a paradigm of just struggle and minimum wage and having most of your money taken off you in tax and just like worrying how you're going to make it through to the next like 4-week cycle. And now it sounds like you're in a completely different position where you're able to make decisions for yourself, hive off a bit of money for this, maybe invest in that. Completely different world.
Yeah.
Has it allowed you to, not that I'm suggesting that OnlyFans isn't your actual, like passion, the thing that you're really like, but has the money that it's yielded allowed you to then start pursuing things that you've always wanted to pursue as well?
Not really. Because I've always sort of done what I've wanted to do. So my biggest passion is I'm an ultra runner, which I've always done. I guess I have more time to train for that now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I took them photos anyway when I felt good about myself.
Yeah.
It's just more people get to see them. I get to talk to people that are nice. I've had one or two, knobheads.
Let's talk about those. Let's.
I've got some of them are absolutely fantastic. I do have a favourite OnlyFan.
Oh right, okay.
And I don't know if he's watching. He might be. He might never see this. But I have a guy on there that strictly all we do is talk about Red Dwarf.
Right.
He subscribes to my OnlyFans just to talk to me about Red Dwarf, and we send each other Red Dwarf quotes. And I've sent him like the Rimmer salute.
Yeah.
That's all we talk about.
Man.
So it's not just most of it is dirty stuff, but I do get occasionally like people like that on there.
I suppose the difference is you're so in control of like the model of it. Like, so you're behind a screen or, taking pictures of yourself. So like if you were in a strip club, for example, you would feel quite physically vulnerable, even though there's bouncers, even though there's lights and cameras and everything protecting you, apparently, you're still in a risky situation. Somebody might physically hurt you. But you are not just sort of, commander of your own financial destiny with this, but you're also protected behind the laptop screen. So even if you do have a couple of creeps there, you're, so what? It's like,
Yeah. I think that the worst thing that someone's done is somehow reported my account. So I can't message back at the moment. Like, I was logged out of my account.
Right.
And then I've got like my messages restricted. So I can mass send a message to everyone, but I can't privately message someone. And that's going to be...
Sounds like you might have sent somebody like a butchered Red Dwarf quote, maybe, pissed them off.
Yeah.